welcome back to Magical Budgets. It is Amanda, and we have some new stuff for you today. It is the first day of our spring break here, so yay, I have a full week off to get some stuff done and get caught up and get my house cleaned and do all the things. So lots to do. So today I've been trying to figure out the best way to do all the things with what money we have to do it with. So my plan, I thought I was missing some money. This is the money for the 2025 and the 100 envelopes, so that goes there. And then the rest of the money is what I have for my sinking funds and my debt binder. The month ahead binder had already been allocated this week to that binder, and so I don't keep that in cash. I just move it in my account and use prop money. So since I'd already done that, then that 25 is already in the month ahead binder. I've already put it in all the envelopes and done all the things, because that one's kind of simple. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to do our two big annual funds that we need to have done. So that money is allocated there. That doesn't change. So what we're also going to do is I have rearranged the sinking fund binder. We are going to work on some in it, and you'll see more when I get into it exactly what that looks like. And then I have a new, I say bee themed, but it's also Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh and bees, it's the yellow thing. So that binder will primarily be going to our month ahead fund. So that way I'm still working on sinking funds a little bit, but a large chunk of the money will be going to month ahead through June, so that I have money for the summer. That's the primary goal here, right? So I've got that. So let's count, actually before we count that, I'm gonna move this out of the way. We'll do our annual funds first, and then we will work on what money we have left. All right, so we have, how much in here? All right, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. That's for our 100 envelope. And I'm actually like a week off because I didn't do last week's, so I've got to figure out, right now this is just what cash I had. So I'm like, okay, so technically this is what should have been up this past Saturday. So I'm a couple days off. So somewhere in here we will rectify and fix. But for right now, we're just going to keep going with what we're doing and adjust accordingly. So we are doing, let's see, I need my purple. So we should be doing 14 and 86 today. They don't slide up under there. All right, so 86, we have 20, 40, 60, 85, and 6. So I'm gonna put that in here, and we're gonna turn it this way. And then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And what keeps getting me is so much of my cash is now holed up in this binder. And a lot of it is in like my Disney binder and stuff. So I have to really watch for, I've had to start getting money out because so much of my money is tied up. So much of the cash that I had out that I was just using to kind of rotate and then just move accounts is now like stuck in envelopes. So I can't use it. So it's been interesting because my system took a turn when I started using, you know, holding so much cash, which I really don't like holding so much cash at home, but I do, you know, lock it up in a safe and everything, but I'm really not crazy about it. So I would really love for this to get finished sooner rather than later, but it is what it is. All right, so this Adventurous Calling, this is from Mischief Managed Budgets. We are doing the travel themed one since I'm a travel agent. Yeah, so many things going on right now. Alright, so let's do, ooh, Melbourne. We're going down under today. Alright. And we are doing 35. I've also considered upping this one and doing like $50 a week towards it, because this one does need to get done early enough for me to do my Christmas shopping. 35. So this one has 500 in the account. And then we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85. So we have $585 of our 2025. And that goes back in there because I still have another scratcher to do. Oh, and then I slide that in there too. Alright, so those two are done. Put those away. And then we have $15 rollover to next week. That's why I said I may start putting 50 in, and I can scratch 2 a week. Or not 2 a week, but I can grow that overage to be able to scratch an extra every now and then. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so here's the big ones. Now, I also considered putting a little bit into my debt binder too. Let's see how much money we have. We might do that next week when my month ahead money's in here, because that's an extra $25. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have $135 to put into these two. So I'm going to lay this aside because that one's last. And we're going to pop into this first. So maybe I'll wait and see how much we use up with what I'm doing here. So what I'm going to do here is the first savings envelope only has 1 scratcher left. It does have a roll and save on the back, but I'm not going to start that right now. We're just going to finish off this side. I think that's all. Yeah. Making sure there wasn't one like somewhere I wasn't seeing. Oh, and it just has 1. That's easy. So we're going to do 1 here. And that will finish off the front side. So we have 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. I wonder if I've missed somewhere. I'm going to put another $1 in and just say 50. Because I may have missed something somewhere. I'm kind of prone to do that. So we're going to put 50 savings for 14.25. And then we'll do the back side of this one at another time. So we're just going to take a paper clip and clip that one, and that'll be $50 into our savings account. And so that one's done. DVC, this one is probably, I think, going to go on a DVC payment, which is a debt payment. And then, so this one has $8, and this one's finished. So I'm actually, I've miscounted on one of those too. Because if I put 8 in here, I think I'm $1 short. So 1, 2, 3, and 5 is 8. But there's only $1 bill in here, so I know I'm off somewhere. So there's 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So yes, that should be 20. So I'm going to put the 3 5s and the 4 1s and take the 20. So that should be 120. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 10, 15, 20. So this one is going to DVC, and it is 120, and it is 414.25. I can't wait to add all these up at the end of the year and see how much we have actually saved all year. It's kind of awesome. All right, so that one's done, and then I've got one more, I think, that just has one scratcher left. So we're gonna finish the 3 that just have one left. So this one is from Budgeting Introvert, and it needs 6 more. So it should equal 70. As you can see, I'm not great on keeping the right amount of money in these. All right, so there is, let's see. All right, so it should have 70 in it. So 20, 40, 55, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, and 70. Yay, we were right on that one. So I'm going to take my a 10. And then we have 20, 40, 50, 65, and 70. So, and that is for clothes. $70 for 14, 25. So there is 3 challenges, all finished. So those are done. And then next week we're gonna work on Christmas, because Christmas is the roller and it needs 3 more to finish it off. None of those were horrible, I won't say. I mean, I don't think I put maybe $20 in total. So what I might do is take the debt binder and roll back here to whichever one I'm on. So we are on the Steps on a Budget, and I may put $10 in here and color 2 more, and that way we will have a little more of that done. It's the wrong color green. But we'll color 2 more here. Because my point is, I've got several binders, like just off binders, that I've started, and then either I've started something new or whatever. So we've got 15 in there right now. And I need to finish them. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to work on just finishing some binders. And so next week we'll put a little bit in that one. All right, so that's it for that. Now, the bees. Okay, so this is all bee and Winnie the Pooh themed. Love Winnie the Pooh. He's my jam. So anyway, I'm gonna show you what all I have. We have, that is not part of it. That I brought in case I needed it. Okay, so here's what we have. We have 2 big, like this is a game. But I am going to color in the spaces as we go, and we'll just do that. So, but this is from, both of these are from Two Sister Bees. This actual card is from their like card line, and they're savings companion cards. So like you can pull one out, like if I'm doing this and I want to pull out, like you can add a little bit of your to each savings just to save a little more. So like this one is spelling bee. Roll a dice to see which prompt to do below. So so if I rolled, for instance, a 5, do something you love, I would say call someone. So count the letters and save the money. So if I say, so if my word is call, that would be 4 letters. So I would say $4 extra with whatever I'm doing. I'm not going to do that yet just because I'm trying to finish up these other ones. But I didn't have a dashboard for this game. So it's just, that's just what it is. So we will use those cards later on, but just not yet. Not yet. Okay. Super cute. Alright, so B for tea. Help little bee make it in time for tea with her sister. So we're going to start here. I'm not going to roll. I'm just going to like do the next one. So we'll see how that is. Stop to pick flowers. Say $5 for every flower. Don't forget the honey. Roll your dice and add the extra amount when you land on a jar. So anytime there's a honey jar, you have to roll the dice and add the extra amount. So that's how they add in kind of the extra. And then I think that's it. So we're just going to do this first one. I'm going to take a light blue and just color around the flower. Alright, so we're going to put 5 in for this one because I'm afraid of that 20. Unless we have 20 at the end, then we're just going to hold right there. Okay, so the next one is this one from AE Budgets. It is Winnie the Pooh as a bee. And we're going to roll our 20-sided dice for this one. This one saves 50. So we're going to put in 8 today. 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how much we have left, and I don't know how far this will go. So this is just what we're doing. So we need to color 8. And I do like this blue. So we don't have any 5s, so let's just do our 2 4s today. That works. So $8 in that one. And then we're going to do this cute little bee. This one was a freebie from Janelle Ray Budgets. So let's roll our 6-sided dice. And we got 3. So we're going to color in 3 of these and put $6 in. I don't know what the best to color. No, you can't use those. Well, let's try this one. Let's do 1. It's this glossy paper, so it's kind of hard to know what will actually mark on it. Alright, so we have 3 of those. This one saves 40, so it probably won't take us too long to finish that one. Alright, next we have G&L Budgeting Besties. The honey pots, let's do the honey pots as, what, $5? And let's roll the 20-sided and see what we can do. 16, ooh, sweet. So we're going to go 5, 10, see, there's 15 and 16. 10, 15, 16. And so let's mark off 5, 10, 15. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I fixed it. Alright, so I have 2. So I have 10 and then 12, 14, 16. Sweet. Alright, so we've got 16 in there. And that, I don't know if I said that, is from G&L Budgeting Besties. Cute, cute. Alright, next we have our other paper. This one is from the Happy Mailbox Co., which is Lisa Grateful Me here on YouTube. And this one has its own envelope. So let's go ahead. We have quite a bit of money left. So 10, 5, 10, 15, and 20. We're going to go ahead and put 20 in this one and get one of those 20s marked off. Color that in. Now this one will save 140, so this one's gonna take a little bit more to beef up, I guess. Which that game is going to too. That one's gonna take quite a bit because there's a lot of 20s on it. Alright, so we're putting 20 in here. Alright. And next we have Laura Bell Creations. This is, I think, is one of the first ones I ever got from her. And it is a scratcher and it saves 50 altogether, and the amounts are 1 to 8. So we may scratch more than one. Alright, so we got a 5. And let's do this one. And a 3. So we're going to put 8 in today. This one is so cute. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Put that back. Are we on our last one? No, we have 2. We have 2 left. Alright, this one is also from G&L Budgeting Besties. Let's make each of these worth 10. Because I'm thinking a lot of these are really small amounts. So 5, Yeah, we're gonna put 20 in here. So we will mark off 2 honey pots. And then the last one we have is a roll and save, also from G&L. So cute. So roll and save, let's use our 12-sided on this one. Well, no, we'll use 20. I'm not afraid right now. So there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. $18. So we're gonna put 18 on the first one. And we will leave that there. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have $7 left. We're gonna go through and I have ones, and that's all I have. So I'm gonna take a 1 and put it in here, and then color in. See, those have honey pots, so this one doesn't. So we're going to color in this one. And I wasn't gonna play this way. I was going to go completely in order, but you do you, and what you have money for, just do the best you can. So then this one, we're gonna color in 1, and we'll add $1 more to this one. Like, everybody's getting some love. Okay, this one we'll have to take 2, which is fine, and we're going to go ahead and color in another 2. So that's 8 now. And then this one needs 2. So we will mark out another 2 there. And then we have that one, the lowest number is 5. That one we don't know. This one is 10, and that one's a roll and save. So we'll have to come back to this one because it's the only there. We'll put the other one in here. Alright, I like that. It was cute. I probably could have went to my debt binder and put what was left in it, and maybe I'll do that next time instead of rolling through these again. But I think that's a good start. I like that all of this is going to month ahead because that makes me feel better about getting that one beefed up a little bit. Plus we finished 3 sinking fund savings, so that is awesome. So we did a lot today. Let me know how you like the bee binder. I think it's really cute. And I threw it together really with ones that I had already purchased and hadn't used yet. So if you have savings challenges and you don't have the money to buy new ones, go through the ones you already have if they need to be re-stickered, or if I laminate most of mine so I can just wipe them off and reuse them. Or if there's a lot of printable ones that you can get for fairly inexpensive and just print it, and then you could reprint it over and over again if you get digital ones. So lots of fun ways, and there is a ton of people that have freebies. So check people's, people that you watch, check their description boxes for any freebies they offered. A lot of them in their Ko-Fi shops, they'll have some for sale, but then they'll have some for free. You can give them a tip or give them, what you can afford to say thank you. But there's so many free savings challenges out there that you really don't have to spend money on them unless you just want to, unless you have kind of that extra to do that with. So I hope everybody has a fantastic week. The Disney Savings Challenge will probably be out on Thursday. I'll probably just do 2 Savings Challenge videos a week now. And then I think on Saturdays, there's going to be like a budgeting video. So like this Saturday, my plan is to do one, you know, ways to save money on a Disney trip. Because, you know, I do a lot of Disney stuff. But it won't always be Disney. So we may do, you know, how to save money at the grocery store, how to save money on toiletries, how to save money, you know, just different ways to save money. Because, you know, everybody struggles and we all want to save money where we can on the basic things that we have. So, or ways to make extra money, or that's kind of what I want to do on Saturdays, I think, is either ways to make more money or ways to save money that you're already having to spend on. So, or ways to save money for travel, or ways to save money on kids' clothes, or, you know, just all the different things. There's so much. There's so much things we spend money on that we can find ways to save. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thumbs up if you like this new video style where I kind of throw everything in together. Because for a little while that may be what it looks like. But I'm glad to be finishing up some of these savings challenges and moving forward with my annual goals and just doing all the things. So thanks to everyone. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye.